Hello, I'm Elaine. I'm a volunteer with MICA, and I'd like to talk to you about one of our current projects that we're in, albeit the very early stages of planning the project. We're going to be undertaking it with some partners in the Ottawa area, and we're calling it at this point the Housing Project. One of the situations that caregivers come to in their lives is planning for when they are no longer capable when they are no longer capable of looking after the individual, or they have passed on. And that's a concern that comes to people in their later stages of life. So MICA undertook a case study which examined one couple's research on what are the financial and legal options available to them, and we came up with some recommendations, and one of the recommendations is to establish a resource center. And initially the resource center will provide information to caregivers, mental illness caregivers, of what housing options are available to them. And then secondly, more importantly, we would want the resource center to have natural support for the transition period of when the caregiver is no longer able to look after the loved one. And so these would be trusted natural supports, caregivers themselves, staffing the resource center, helping the loved one transition to dealing with banks, housing, financial operations, lawyers if necessary, and so on, and setting themselves up for independent living. That's initially what we're aiming for. Second thing, if successful, we'd like to expand the services that the resource center would provide to caregivers in the Ottawa area. Thank you for your attention.